But yes, they told me I was performing in a theater. They lied to me. Oh, yeah. You guys excited? You guys pumped? Yeah. It's Easter Eve, man. Yeah. I can't believe it's already Easter. You know what I mean? It'll be summer before you know it. You guys excited about summer? Yeah. Not me, man. I don't like the summer. Because during the summer, you see a big uptick in people that don't actually have a weight problem, pretending that they're fat, you know? You get a lot of this, I got to lose 15 pounds so I can look good in this bikini. I'm such a whale. Or I went to a cookout last weekend. I really pigged out. I ate 6 hot dogs. That's not fat people behavior, all right? You know the fattest thing I've ever done? One time I accidentally bit my fingers while eating French fries. That's the fattest thing I've ever done. That's a sad moment in life when you got to try to decipher between what's blood and what's ketchup, you know? You know you're big as hell when you go into Bojangles and they start seasoning the fries and you start bouncing your head with the salt shaker. You're like, oh yeah, it's my jam, son. I love it. And for those of you wondering, yes, this is a picture of the 1993 Talking Dog movie. I bought this shirt when I had been drinking, so that's a great drunken purchase, man. So I'll tell you guys about myself. My name's Ben. I'm 35 years old. In high school, I was voted most likely to drown in a chocolate river. One of my biggest goals in life is to have a sandwich named after me. Trying to lose a little bit of weight. It's not really going well. Shut up. Believe it or not, there's actually some advantages to being this fat. Like you guys might call this living an unhealthy lifestyle. I call it saving money on retirement. So, yes, thank you. I'm going to die soon. Look, don't feel bad for me, all right? I'm a millennial, all right? By the time I get old, there's not going to be Social Security. I don't have any savings. I don't know if you guys are paying attention to the world, but it's on fire, all right? We're on the brink of World War III. A chicken sandwich is like $87. The machines are about to replace all of us. Y'all are going to come back here like 2 years from now, and it's just going to be a talking iPad on stage, right? We're all about to be replaced by AI. They've admitted the aliens are real. Let me have a heart attack in a Chili's parking lot, right? Let's try to see what happens in 30, 40 years, not me, all right? Leave me with my chicken crispers and baby back ribs, yeah? Do we have any millennials in here? Yeah, you guys, any Gen Zers? Any like that? Yeah. Sucks. I know not you guys. I've got them right. Sucks the baby boomers. Yeah, man. Y'all got it. Y'all got in at the last when the getting was still good, man. Sucks being a millennial, man. Because like not only are we like the first generation to not do better than our parents, we're not even doing better than our childhood pets. You know what I mean? I know it hurts, doesn't it, right? Like when I was a kid, we had a dog, and her name was Cassie. And Cassie had her own house in the backyard. Didn't have a job, no responsibilities, no nothing. Not even 22 in dog years. Homeowner. That doghouse is now worth $350,000. Zillow, man. There are actually some advantages to being this fat, you know, like best part about being this fat is when I go to a Japanese steakhouse and I sit down around that grill with everybody and I make eye contact with the other big dude sitting there, and he realizes in that moment that he is no longer the largest man dining this evening, and per Japanese custom, will not be receiving the extra fried rice. I love that. It's like I'm the emperor and he has to bow to me, you know? Like maybe if you hadn't got a to-go box last time, they know you can handle it. guy's laughing. He's usually the big guy, man. Doesn't it suck when somebody bigger than you shows up, man?
Bitch, man.
Yeah, it's heartbreaking. You're like, man, I had plans for this extra shrimp. Hate going to the doctor, man. I had to go to the doctor the other day. My doctor, man, he's always giving me crap about my weight. Last time I was in there, he tried to recommend one of those fad diets. I don't know if you guys know what those are. Those are those diets where technically it works, but you might also die in the process. So it's like a medical professional, he's not supposed to recommend stuff like that. He's like some of them are like you can only eat like red meat and cheese, or you can only eat like kale and drink water. My doctor was like, have you ever tried just eating tapeworms? That is nature's spaghetti right there, man. You can slurp it and you can twirl it, but don't cut it because then you kill it. It does you no good, you know? That's what they're calling Ozempic on the streets. I like spaghetti, man. Not the tapeworm spaghetti, like real spaghetti, you know what I mean? Every time I make spaghetti, I always end up screwing it up because I can never gauge the appropriate amount of noodles to cook. It always comes out like way off. It's either like 6 noodles or go make some flyers or raising money for the marching band, you know? I was at the Whole Foods grocery store the other day because I like to pretend I have that kind of money. I was at the seafood counter and they had octopus for sale. Like not chunks of cut up octopus, like a whole sea creature on ice. Who in the hell is coming home after a long, hard day and just cooking up an octopus? And who needs that much of it too? Just lop me off the tentacle and call it a day. Like who is buying octopus by a puss? I was looking at it, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get this octopus. You know how much fun you can have with a dead octopus? Just messing with people. The farther from the ocean, the better. All right, some of y'all are not taking the journey with me here, all right? Like you find a dead bird or a dead mouse, not a lot of explanation needed. But you find a dead octopus in a Home Depot parking lot, somebody's gonna think Men in Black is for real. The local news is coming out tonight. I want to take one and leave it at the top of a McDonald's play place somewhere. You know, just see if one of the kids carries it down the slide with them. Some soccer mom freaks out, calls 911. Holy crap, I think the spaceship just landed. Maybe drop it in the floor of a hospital maternity ward. That is the ugliest placenta I have ever seen. Or one of these ladies just gave birth to a Spider-Man villain. Saw something really weird the other day. Saw a pregnant lady getting a tattoo. I say more power to you, but you know what kind of tattoo I would get if I was a pregnant woman? I would get a map of the world tattooed on my baby bump. That way, when the baby came out and everything sort of shriveled back together, I'd have a tattoo of Pangea. Yeah, that's a science joke, folks. Every time Mama gets stocked up, it's a demonstration of the continental drift theory. Probably shouldn't get a tattoo if you're a pregnant woman. What if the needle goes a little deep and eats the baby up too? Maybe it's got a cool birthmark. Hell no, look again, that's Australia, buddy. It's New Zealand over back here. Name the kid Sydney. All right, North Carolina Public Schools. Pretty good job. Oh, man. a plastic surgeon the other week for a consultation because I got this droopy eyelid situation I've been dealing with for the last couple of years, and I'm tired of looking like Forrest Whitaker. And went to this consultation. I don't think I'm going to let this guy operate on me, all right? A lot of red flags at this appointment, all right? First thing he does is he walks in there, he takes a look at my face, and he goes, "Huh! Never seen one like that before. Not really sure what to do here. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to take some pictures, and I'm going to let some other plastic surgeons look at this, because I'm stumped. I don't even know where to start on this one. And I don't know what kind of traits you guys are looking for out of somebody that's going to be cutting up your face. But I like a little bit of self-confidence. You know what I mean? Come to me with some big doc energy, all right? Don't be all wishy-washy, you know? And he's talking to me. He's like, no matter what I do, it's going to be asymmetrical. And I was like, yeah, but it'll look better, right? He goes, it'll look different. I was like, dude, did you even go to medical school? What do you watch, like YouTube tutorials to learn how to do surgery? It's got to be the last thing you want to hear before you go under the knife is, hey, if you guys enjoy my content, like and subscribe for more. Man. You guys remember in elementary school how they used to have those like aluminum can recycling contests? I think that's got to be the only time that the children of alcoholics are not at a disadvantage. Dang, Billy, your dad got a DUI on his way to chaperone a field trip. Hell yeah, you're going to the pizza party. Some of y'all went to that pizza party, right? Some of y'all's kids go to that pizza party. Oh, man. It's already Easter, man. It'll be Christmas again before you know it. Got any Christmas fans here? Not me once again, all right? Here's why I don't like Christmas. I grew up in a family of bargain shoppers, all right? I got a lot of cheap knockoff Christmas gifts when I was a kid, all right? Like everything I got as a kid came from the flea market. You know what I mean? Like one year I asked for Power Rangers. I did not get Power Rangers. I got Park Rangers. I wanted the blue one that was like, oh, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Instead I got the khaki one that was like, don't fish without a license. One year I asked for a remote control car, and I got one, but it was one of the cheap ones that had a cord attached to the remote. You know how much fun you can have with a remote control car that's got a cord attached to it? About this much fun. That's how much fun you can have. I've been watching a lot of that show, My Strange Addiction. You guys ever see that show? Yeah, they just rebooted it, man. If you haven't seen that show, it's a show about people that are not addicted to drugs and alcohol like us regular folks. They're addicted to weird stuff, like sniffing Pine Sol or eating styrofoam. I like that show. But just like the first half of the episode where they're like, hey, look at this weirdo. I don't like the second half where they like try to get them to stop, you know? Because listen, I didn't come here to watch this lady not drink paint anymore, all right? Let's take her down to Sherwin-Williams and see her do some shots. Let's just say you were addicted to drinking paint. How would you even hide that addiction? Have you been drinking paint again? Let me see your tongue. Yeah, blue raspberry slurp. Yeah, that's interior latex if I've ever seen it. Close your mouth. I'm getting a headache from the fumes coming off your breath. You guys know what I'm addicted to? Barbecue. Thanks for acting surprised. I love barbecue so much, man, I can't turn it down. Like just the other week, I was in the drive-thru at a Taco Bell, and I looked over across the street, and the building over there, they had that smoke coming out the chimney. I smelled that meat cooking. I was like, forget this Taco Bell. Let's go over there and get some of that barbecue. I got across the street. It was a crematorium. I was trying to eat somebody's grandma with baked beans and coleslaw. The real question is, why were they hickory smoking? That's what I don't know. It's disrespectful, you know? I like eating chicken wings. That's another food I enjoy. But I don't think there's like a graceful way to eat chicken wings, you know? Like they give you a wet nap, but really, sometimes you just need to go in there and get in the shower. You know what I'm saying? Some of you guys have had ranch in your eyebrows before, right? I've had ranch and blue cheese at the same time, man. Different eyebrows. I'm a messy eater though, man. I'm always spilling stuff on my shirt, you know? Something I've been thinking about. You ever like, you think anybody's ever tried to get a grease stain out by dipping the whole shirt in melted butter? You know what I'm saying? You get the laundry going, a little shrimp, a little crab, some octopus if you're adventurous. Get the laundry going, just dip it all in there at once, you know? I feel like you can go around smelling delicious after that. So I'm recently divorced. Probably a good time to tell you guys that. No, don't feel bad for me. It's good. It's all good. Here's what happened. My wife, she accused me of cheating on her. I know. I was flattered. She called me when I was on the road. She was all mad. She's like, Ben, I don't know what the hell is going on here, but I just found an earring in our bed. It's ugly as hell. I would never wear it. I would never buy it. It ain't mine. Who is this tacky little skank that you're cheating with? And I didn't know what she was talking about because I hadn't done nothing, you know? So I got home the next day and I was like, well, if I'm going to get accused, I want to see this earring. And she showed me the earring, and it was one of the earrings I got her for Christmas a few years ago. Yeah, I'm the tacky little skank. Yeah, I picked those out. Way to find out you're a terrible gift giver and the trust is gone in your marriage. But I moved in with a buddy of mine after we split up, you know, because that's what happens when you get surprised divorced in your early 30s. You got to find somewhere to live fast, you know. And I moved in with my buddy, and first night I was there, he was like, look, man, I don't have a lot of rules around here, but one thing I ask is whatever you do, don't be taking like an almost empty bottle of soap or shampoo and putting water in there trying to shake up the bottle, extend the life of the bottle. He's like, I hate that. And I was like, dude, you would not have made it through my childhood, all right? My grandma used to put water in the ketchup, all right? You ever have watery ketchup? Looks like the blood plasma separated from the hemoglobin, right? You gotta put it on your burger. It's got the viscosity of hot sauce. It's turning your hot dog orange. It's making your fries all soggy. You know what that's called? It's called Behind's ketchup, all right? Because if that's how your ketchup is, your behind's on your bills. All right? No, I got a girlfriend now, man. I got a girlfriend again because I got into a relationship because I forgot what it was like to argue with a woman for 3 hours. I forgot. During the divorce, you forget what it's like, and then, you know. Like a lot of women, man, when y'all start losing an argument, man, y'all just pull out the most random thing out of nowhere, man. You know, we start making good points, and then just out of nowhere, she's like, I bet you don't even know what my favorite color is. I'm like, is it purple? I see a lot of purple around here. It was not purple, all right? She goes, my favorite color is green, and my second favorite color is yellow. And you would know that because my kitchen is green and yellow. I'm like, your kitchen is green and yellow because you never clean it. Which is, as witty as it was, not a smart thing to say, guys. have not slept in the bed since. She's got a kid though, man. Her kid's 11. It's been fun for me because I've been getting to be like a stepdad figure. I've found that really rewarding, you know. Like this past summer, I took her and her kid to go see the circus. And there's no animals in the circus anymore, but the kid in front of us pooped his pants during the high wire act. So from like a smell and olfactory standpoint, kind of the same experience, you know? You got that smell of popcorn, that cotton candy, that whiff of feces wafted through the air. You're like, I'll be damned, it still is the greatest show on earth. She's getting older. She's in 7th grade next year, man. We already talked about it, me and her mom. We're like, she gets older, man, you know, I don't care if she's straight, gay, bi, whatever, you know, because I don't think a person chooses that. I think you are who you are, and I think we got to let everybody live their life the way that makes them the happiest. I truly believe that 100%. And if you don't think people are born gay, you have obviously never seen the Food Network Kids Baking Championship. Oh, you guys have seen it. This kid is 9 years old, has themed all of his cupcakes for a rooftop garden party. The look of joy on this kid's face as he says, I never thought I'd be in a room with 3 other boys that love baking just as much as I do. You can't learn pizzazz like that, right? The kid has the rainbow sprinkles in his heart because he knows it looks tacky on top of the icing. Rainbow sprinkles, what is this, 1997? The kid was born gay and he's gonna die even gayer, right? With any luck, he's gonna die surrounded by frosted ding dongs, all right? You guys ever get so fat that you get out of breath from talking? Is that right, you guys? Been up here like 20 minutes, I feel like I'm sweating like meatloaf, you know? Not the singer, just like an actual meatloaf. Mashed potatoes and gravy. Oh, man. I got a friend, man, he's a fireman, and he likes to tell me stories about all the crazy calls he's been on. He was talking about this one time that they responded to a call. There was a fatal car accident, and this old man had driven off the road and hit a tree on his way home from KFC. And upon impact, chicken just went everywhere. So the fire department's there responding to the scene like they do. And one of the other firemen, he looks over at my buddy and he goes, hey man, I dare you for $500 to eat a piece of that chicken out of the back seat. And he did it. He got the $500. For $500, would you guys eat a piece of the car accident?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. All right. Who says no? Who says no? No?
Oh my God.
All right, clearly some of you have more money than others, all right? If you're saying no, hear me out, all right? First of all, the guy was speeding. Chicken's still warm, all right? This is the special last mission alive was to get this chicken home. This man died for this chicken.
That's right.
Somebody ought to eat that chicken. Really, I think it's worse if you don't have some of the chicken, all right? I'll ring the damn dinner bell. Be like, come on, get you something. It's slow on the floorboard, all right? Potato wedges up there on the dash, you know? Oh, biscuits, they're about 30, 40 feet that way. All right, these are first responders, people, heroes of the community. I've been doing that joke for like 2 or 3 years now. And I have had no less than 12 or 13 different first responders come up to me after my shows to share a similar story to the chicken story. I swear, man. I had this one guy came up to me and he's like, yeah, man, if you think that's bad, One time we had this lady, she got killed on her way to Thanksgiving, and we just took the green bean casserole back to the fire station. Ate the whole thing. We had the turkey already, we just ate the casserole. So what I'm trying to tell you guys is if you're going to drive recklessly, bring some hot food with you. Right? Bring a chicken pot pie, a lasagna, a few pizzas, a club sandwich, something. These guys are hungry. Here's something I've been wondering, and maybe you guys can help me with this. Can anybody tell me why in the year 2026, why is the plunger still the number one way to unclog a toilet? Like, sir, they have the technology now. They can take a picture of you sitting in this audience and turn it into a video of you saying anything they want you to say, and it would look so realistic that almost nobody in here could tell that it were faked. Yet for some reason, every time I eat too much at Golden Corral, my only recourse is a wooden handle with the suction cup on it. There has to be a better way. I am sick and tired of splashing around in poopy water, like I'm trying to churn butter for the whole village, putting that toilet paper mache everywhere. The other thing at the bank where they suction the tube up, let's make a thing that suctions the poop down. Hell, let's make the pipes bigger. Has anyone ever thought about that? We have all the information in the world in our pockets, yet we're still doing this. Right? I don't care if you're a Republican or if you're a Democrat. Let's come together as a society and solve a problem that affects everybody. Right? This is not a joke anymore. This is a movement, a bowel movement. Thank you. I'm running for president in 2020. Okay. I'm really winded right now. So bad, man. You guys, I gotta get out of here in just a few minutes. Before I do though, I have a couple quick things. If you guys enjoyed me tonight, do me a huge favor, follow me on social media. You guys can find me on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, under Ben Jones Comedy, or at Ben Jones Comedy. That's BenJones Comedy. All I'm saying is Charles Manson had literal followers that so intensely smelled what he was cooking that they went out and committed murders on his behalf. I'd like to think I can get at least 4 of y'all to just follow me on Instagram, right? If it doesn't happen, I'm starting my own cult, so blood on your hands. Oh yeah, get on there, man. If you want, you can have my OnlyFans link.
He's on.
He's on. Oh,
he's on already.
All right. Well, vibrating in my pocket. Also have stickers for sale after the show, and they're just based on various jokes I do. And the stickers are pay what you want. You can give me $1, you can give me $5, you can give me $100 if you want to, whatever you want to do. It's happened before, just saying. So I got one, I didn't get to do this joke, but I got one that says Country Mouse and City Mouse. It's got one mouse smoking and the other one drinking. And then I got one that says, I've got the rainbow sprinkles in my heart. I got one that says aluminum can recycling contest champion. And I got one that says buffet expert, because that's what I am. So yeah. So I'll be out there blocking the exit on the way out. Anyways, so in addition to performing at like bars and comedy clubs and like small theaters and elementary schools and stuff. What? They love me. I do a lot of shows at casinos. And the other week I was doing a show at a casino. And after my show, I was hanging out in the casino. And this real big lady, she comes rolling up on one of those mobile scooters, like they do at the casinos. But this was not like a regular big lady, all right? This lady was missing 3 of her limbs. And she's standing next to this place where they make like candy and fudge. They got a whole fudgery at this place. And she's like, oh my God, are they closed? I just came from all the way across this casino to get some of that fudge. That is the best fudge I've ever had in my life. It's so good, I love it. And look, before I go any further, all right, I understand that I don't have a lot of room to be talking about other people's eating habits, all right? I know that diabetes is coming for me like the Grim Reaper. That being said, 1, 2, 3, 4, we're not there yet. I can still use a hula hoop, all right? I had to look at this lady and be like, ma'am, I don't think fudge is such a good idea for you. It looks like you're playing hangman in reverse, right? You're disappearing like Marty McFly's family on Back to the Future. Maybe I got it all wrong and you're like a shark attack victim or you got too close to a wood chipper, but it seemed to me you might want to switch to salty, savory snacks, maybe some beef jerky, some roasted nuts, an apple. You know, let's calm it down, Lieutenant Flan, all right? One step away from being a torso. How are you going to steer your scooter, you know? Get out of the candy store while there's still some of you left. I did say Lieutenant Flan, yes, sir. A lot of people miss that.
I heard you.
Anyways, I went back the next day and I got some of that fudge. You know what I mean? You know that's good fudge. And it was. I'm losing toe for it. Thank you guys. I'm